And one last thing, let's go into the campaign, and you can see this is our normal campaign. I have already completed stage 1, okay, and I've gone through by actually challenging and winning. And once you finish off stage 1 of the normal, let me draw that one, normal, you get the elite. So let's click on elite, and you can go to elite as well. In the elite section, the chances of getting tokens are higher. So that means you get tokens for each of these enforcers. So let me click on that. Now I can even get an instant, and you can see there is a chance that I will get El Cazador Enforcer token. Okay. So let's go instant clearance, and I've already done, and I've got 1 token for it. So if I want to now improve Vinny, which is this one here, I can click on it. So I'm going to sweep 6 times, and that number of sweep that you get here is equivalent to the number of things you have, points you have. Or you can just use 1 sweep at a time as well. I'm just going to do 6 sweeps, and I leveled up because I gained a lot of thing. Let's see, yep, and I had, as we scroll down, round 1, round 2, I received 1 Vini token, and round 5 another one. So that's really great. I can sweep again. Not today's limit is rich, so you can't sweep Vini anymore. And if we click on that, now if you look at Vini, we have 3 out of 4 tokens available to us, and we can see that at the bottom here. Okay, and because of that, we also have few things we can use to improve, most likely Sparrow, because she's quite important, especially for Hitman when we are attacking. And next, let's look at Tony. Tony again is great to actually defend the wall, so he's a good one to improve upon. And then we have Dixie as well. Dixie, I think, is going to rank up to rank number 2, and ranking up to rank number 2, now we have 7.5% extra production for metal, and we have automatic skill as well for Chappelle Throw. Okay, so when you've got her engage in an attack, and you've got more cars, any of the cars, then it will have extra power for you there. Okay, so enough of those ones. I think we've done through enough of them, and that's how that works. So you go to elite to do small campaigns to get lots of gear and points, and once you've got enough points, then you can do the elite stage to get tokens. So if you really want to get this enforcer, right, all you need to do is click and keep getting tokens, and then you can see that when we scroll down, El Cazor now has, let me point that out, 1 token. So once we get 10 tokens, we gain that enforcer for free. Okay, time to join a faction. Let's see, we've got a couple of invitations, and I think we were looking in the last video as well, where Hedgehog is looking really good. They have 59 members. Let me circle those. Out of 62, and it's 96 million influence as a faction, where the other ones are pretty small. You know, they got 45 players on that one, 44 players on this one, and 10 in this one. So I think I'm going to choose Hedgehog because they invited me. You can always click view and see what, and it's a closed recruitment as well, which is, this is really good. That means being invited is a Hey, they like me. They must keep track of me or something. Anyway, so let's join this faction, because if you don't like it, you can always leave a faction and join another one, or a stronger one. So let's accept that. And now we got 400 gold. Yippee! And Rebecca says we have joined it, the faction, and this will be relocate closer to your faction leader to develop together. Now I'm not sure if I want to move yet. Let's find out whereabouts the faction is. No, you want. It's a good idea to move, but not at the moment. It's in the zone 5, I think. Zone 4 or 5. So it's too close to bigger power. So because they're big, so they move there. So let's stay where we are here, and later on we can move closer to where our faction leader is, so that we get faster help. And these guys here, you can see those three, those are members as well, and they're just sort of moving up the ranks and up the zones, because it's better to move slowly, because the closer you are to the center of the map, that means more chances of people attacking you. Okay, so we'll do that later, but we have joined the faction. Let's quickly read the faction rules. Of course, it is in French, but as I mentioned, there is a translator button, and the translator button is right there. So we can, and those are translator buttons. So we can click and translate it to English. Dear clan members, we are all here to enjoy the game, and that's what I want to read. And I will read this later on to see if there are any specific rules we need to follow, but that's what we need to do. Now, here you can see at the faction, at the bottom here, it's got 22 points. So there's 22 things that we need to do. And that's a faction help. It's really important that you click help all. These are all of the faction members, and they all require help for their construction or investment, and you can read which ones they are. So all we got to do is click help, and now we get faction donation points as well. So we've done that, we've done our part. And then next we can also look after faction investment. At the moment it's invisible because we are not high enough in level for us to donate. We can only probably help with speeding up. Let's do that so you can actually see. So I can donate 5,000 armor into the investment of this particular effect upgrade. Let me do that. We can do only limited time, just to show that we appreciate being part of the clan, part of the faction, and we are here to support, because we're gonna get support as well. Anyway, I've done 10 for now, but you can do all 20 of them on a daily basis. That way you are supporting the faction. Okay, and lastly, let's click there and claim all of that. Wow, we are growing for sure. Chapter 4.2, look at that. Because we've already progressed so far prior to this timeline, now we can click and claim everything. Chapter 4.3 now. And again, we can claim all of that because we already moved up and doing everything. Okay, let's move out and see what this is where all the clans are. You can see, and you know, because they are in blue color, and you can see all the blue lines going, so there's lots of activity at this clan. So it'd be nice to be able to be close, but at the moment we're going to stay a little bit further away until we have enough strength. Let's see what else we can claim. We can claim that one, and give yourself a name. Let's go and give myself a name so that everybody knows, because at the moment it's called some Mafia 1, 2, 3, 4 something. So let's clear all of that. Let's call it the Grand Mafia Gamer. There we go, all done. And the red dot next to my sort of sign I can click. That's only because you can change any of the you can change your icon to any of your enforcers. At the moment, the way I like to work is depending which enforcer I have as my underboss, that's the picture I put in there, so I can remember and know which enforcer I'm being used. So if I'm investing, or if I'm attacking or defending, I know which enforcer is the underboss. And let's claim some of this underboss experience. And level 18, woohoo! Oh, we're nearly getting there. And let's go to specialities. And finally, let's have a look at this, what I've done with specialities. Here I can see, as you can see, I've got construction speed 10 out of 10, and investment in 10 out of 10, and all the others are at sort of 2 out of 10. And I just have crew attack 5 out of 5 at the moment, so I've got 6 points that I can use, and for that one I'm gonna use to improve. And finally, what we want is to get our crew load capacity up, and then down the construction speed 2, so that's gonna need 15 to unlock. So just to improve ourselves as we are constructing is to give 1 and 2 to cash, 1 and 2 to arms, 1 and 2 to cargo. And next we'll improve with metal production and the diamond production as well. Okay, so we've done all of that, and I think that's it for today. Can clean that. You just follow up the chapter instructions and the timeline, and it will take you to the next step. And hopefully very soon I will be able to show you what I have done next. Again, as I mentioned, the whole idea, before you improve your mansion, make sure you do construct all of your other buildings one at a time. I think next would be to attack and get Namasaid done. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Give me the like, subscribe if you like, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.